Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a channel update for December 4th. I'm recording this on the 3rd. I just had to check the date. It's like, crap, what day am I putting this up on? I don't remember. Who remembers dates these days? Not I. And it's December. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Or if you celebrate nothing at all, that's cool too. Whatever. Anywho. I'm just here to go over some stuff, and something that people have been hounding me about is, because I've been saying I'm going to be building a new computer for Christmas, what are you actually building? And, well, that's a fair question. So I've got a couple, of the parts here. I think the only one that I haven't is the graphics card, which isn't, I'm just going to be going over the computer parts. An Asus R90 280 R9 280X DC2. Well, you don't need to know the product code, let's face it. Stats are pretty good though. It's a fairly quiet card. It only clocks about 40 decibels. Man, I'm drunk and I haven't touched any liquor. Never do. So it's a fairly bulky and beefy card, as you can see. It's very good. It's fairly quiet and should last me for a couple of years, I'm hoping. I'm going to have to replace my motherboard. The funny story, the motherboard in my computer right now is from 2009, I think? Yeah. It was probably one of the last motherboards, no, it was 2008. Last motherboards made that supported DDR2 RAM. Currently in my computer, I have 4 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM. Oh man. That's how outdated my computer is. Oh, I need the upgrade. So I'm picking up an Asus motherboard. I've mostly picked it up because it has an AM3 socket, so it's going to fit the processor I'm getting. It's also going to fit my RAM, which is dual channel DDR3 1860. I think this one's the RAM. That's the cooling system. I'll get to that. Let's put the RAM here. That's the processor. We'll put that there. Yeah. All right. Now it will make sense. And RAM, I got dual channel DDR3 1866 megahertz. It's some nice G.Skill Ripjaws. G.Skill tends to make some pretty good RAM. If you're looking for, good RAM, I'd just either G.Skill or Corsair. They tend to be pretty good. Yeah, and it'll fit the motherboard just fine. Now, for the processor, I'm going all out because I'm playing Paradox games and I'm rendering videos. You need to go all out with a processor. I am getting an AMD 8X FX 9370, an 8-core socket AM3 processor at 4.7 gigahertz. It's a pretty good processor. And no, I like the last line here. Heatsink and fan not included. It is a 220 watt processor. That's hot. That's going to run extremely hot. There was just no way to, not do that. And I actually plan to overclock this to 5 gigahertz, because there is a 5 gigahertz model, and the 4.7 and 5 gigahertz model are the exact same model. One of them's just underclocked slightly, probably because it didn't pass QA or whatever. So I should be able to get 5 gigahertz out of it, no problem. Might get the occasional blue screen, but I've had far worse. So there's that. Yeah, that's going to be overclocked to 5 gigahertz. So how hot is that going to run? Hot enough I'm going to need liquid cooling. Like, this thing is going to run so hot. Oof. So I'm picking up a Corsair Hydro Series H60 liquid cooling system. It's self-contained and everything. That goes over the processor. And that goes out here, and this is basically a radiator. Water flows through a bunch of tiny little pipes as air blows on it. And, pretty standard liquid cooling system. I'll be able to mount that to my case, no problem. And, should be good. Should be good. Yeah, I'm hoping it's enough to cool this monster. I'm hoping. I mean, this is going to be really hot. I'm hoping not to melt anything. I'm just kidding. You can't melt anything these days. Thankfully. So that's all pretty fine and dandy. Now, the problem is, in my current computer, I only have a 480 watt power supply. So I'm actually going to have to upgrade to a 750 watt. Remember, this thing draws 220 watts. That is, nigh a third of this. Like, it's going to just draw a third of the power this thing's going to pump out. And where's the graphics card? All the way over here. Where does it say how much it draws? Damn, it doesn't. I'm fairly certain this thing draws about 300. So, you know, it's going to be pretty rough. Going to need a pretty decent power supply here. So I'm picking up a 750 watt power supply. So that should be good. The RAM doesn't draw that much. It's fairly good. Yeah, it's only 1.5 volts. Should be alright. So that's pretty good. That should do me. And I'm not replacing my case or anything. My case is, mind you, extremely old and beaten up, but I don't see a reason to get a new case. Overall, I'm looking, you know, I haven't added this in, but roughly $900,000. People ask, you know, where does the money that you get from YouTube go? This is where. I'm buying computer parts now. I've been saving up for like the last 6 months. Jeez, it's kind of rough, you know, getting quite it. Now, some people are gonna ask, is like, how much of this processor is actually gonna be, you know, in use? Because this is the monster in my computer, in effect. The entire point of getting such a monstrous processor, EU4 and ZK2 can't use any more than 4 cores, first off. It's only suited for up to 4 cores. So I'm going to have 4 unused cores. So you ask, you know, what are you going to do with all the other stuff? It's going to allow me to do things like render videos at the same time I'm recording. And, you know, I'll be able to dedicate a processor core to streaming, you know. And I should have more than enough RAM. I'm getting 16 gigabytes here. All the gigabytes. Yeah, that should be pretty good. So I'm thinking I'll be able to stream, record, and hopefully maintain a fairly good frame rate. I might have to turn on... And, oh god. I'm just thinking about this now. You know. Because the final speed in EU4 and ZK2 are, you know, unhinged, per se. They are completely based on your processor running speed. So, how fast is EU4 going to run if I give it 4 dedicated cores? Oh, jeez. This is going to be good. Good, I say. Good. Yeah, but it's going to put the liquid cooling system to the test, that's for certain. This thing's going to run extremely hot, which is good. It'll heat my room in the winter, and we all love when that happens. To clear my throat. Oh, God. Apparently eating an orange before recording is bad. My throat is dying on me. So let's make this quick. Before I start sounding like a character from Star Trek. Anyway, since another part of the channel update is going to be the Game Fan Shop weekly deals. I don't really do this on a once-a-week basis because they don't seem to change their deals once a week. But I'm just going to go through, like, you can see the deals, but I'm going to go through and highlight some very specific ones. One of which is Wargame Airland Battle. Very fun game, and it's down to $12.99 right now. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim is down to $27.99. Sims 3 into the Future ain't bad. Like, I think that's the new one. So, that's a pretty decent price. Most Wanted down $10. Rivals is down $10. Or is it 20? I don't know what EA prices their games at anymore. Deadfall Adventures, if you're, you know, interested in that series. I have never actually heard of it, so. Rocksmith ain't, if you're looking to learn guitar, that's not a bad deal either. And Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, solid 25% off right there, and date night's half off. So there are some pretty good deals going on right here. It's no Steam sale, but hey. And if you need more Xbox Live for your Xbox One, I think Xbox 360 and Xbox One Live should be the same thing. I'm fairly certain it is anyway. But yeah. So there's at least some decent deals going on here. Also, one final thing. Oh shoot. I did not properly prepare for this. Oh. Wrong screen. Whoop. It's just, Some people are going to be asking me about, donations. And because it's Christmas time, I've started actually getting donations, which irks me. I would like to state this now. I don't want your money. All right? Please do not give me your money. All right? Thank you. But I consider it extremely rude to turn down a gift. So if you're going to give me your money no matter what I say, I do have a donation link. I don't ever talk about it. But there is a donation link in the channel. I believe do I have it in the description of my videos? I have a video open right now. Let me check. Just reading some comments. Oh yes, I do. It's in the link. It'll be in the description. So feel free to send me your various Christmas gifts, I guess. No, actually don't. Don't feel free to. Don't do it. Just don't. I don't want it. But if you guys insist, like I said, I think I consider it rude to turn down a gift. I know some people who will just turn down gifts that they don't want or whatever. And I just see them as like the rudest people ever. Perhaps it's just something in my culture. But if someone gives you a gift, you accept it, sort of thing, even if you don't want it, even if it's of no use to you. The only time I think you can ever turn down a gift if it's from somebody who's in a much worse financial situation than you. So hobos and teenagers need not donate. Actually, no one needs to donate, but you know what I mean. So thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin. Signing. Oh crap! Wait, where's OBS? All right, that's how I'm recording this. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Galvin. Signing off.